Rappers and producers, a lot of you got an email from YouTube this last week that talked about the demonetization of your channel. Let's talk about what you can do about it right now to avoid having your monetization taken off. Gotta make your money. Rappers and producers, last week, one of my accounts, I have multiple YouTube accounts, but one of my accounts basically got an email from YouTube where it basically stated that, there's going to be a number of YouTube channels that will no longer be eligible to be monetized. You won't be able to make any money off your videos if they don't meet a certain criteria. That certain criteria happen to be 4,000 hours of watch time or at least 1,000 subscribers, I believe within the last month. I believe it was within the last month, right? It was the last month, Richie, right? So these were the criteria that they laid out. If your channel does not meet that by a certain date, which I believe is February 20th, your particular account will no longer be eligible for monetization. So that means all the hard work that you put in, all the videos and all the people that you try to basically, gain, you still have the viewership, but you will not be able to make money off of this. And I know that can be very discouraging, especially to rappers and producers who are looking for any opportunity that they can to make money. So as you look at this, what I want you to first address is, let's not worry. Let's not worry. We're still in a good space right now to do some things in a very short amount of time. What you want to do first is understand the criteria that they have laid out, they being YouTube. YouTube says that you need at least 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, what is that? Now, obviously, this is all the hours spanned across all your videos that you have gotten viewers to basically retain your information, your videos. They're watching your videos. If somebody watches your video for 15 minutes, that counts towards your actual watch time. So then whatever that ends up adding into with all your viewers and all your videos, if that equals up to 4,000 hours, then you're fine. Now, you may be in a position where you're like, well, I'm not even getting that amount. What am I going to do? Here's some things that you want to pay attention to as you create content. First and foremost, when it comes to watch time, one of the great general rules of thumb for that is that you want to create longer content that will basically entertain and engage an audience so that your watch time will go up. That's one of the most common sense approach ways to go about it. So if you're a rapper or producer, maybe you're doing like behind the scenes where you're in the studio, maybe you're doing a lot more live streams, maybe you're doing, videos that really break down a process in your particular art that requires a long-winded explanation. Maybe you're ranting. Maybe you just listen to an album. You're going to start doing album reviews. Whatever the case may be, you need to develop longer-winded content. And I would say a good general time to go back and forth from is probably 15 minutes. If you can create videos that are within 15 minutes or more and people are engaged with that, that's going to be great for your overall number before that deadline hits. Another thing you want to pay attention to, it's not just your watch time that counts for your watch time. What? Yes. If you create a video right now and it's 15 minutes and it leads that one viewer who watched that for 15 minutes to go watch another video in the related videos for an hour, guess what? Now that counts as an hour and 15 minutes towards your overall watch time. Why? Because YouTube looks at it from a grand picture. They look at this and they say, you are responsible for this person staying on YouTube, which for them makes them more money because they can put more ads in front of this person. You accounted for this person staying this amount of time on YouTube. So if that is the case, you become more valuable to YouTube and your content becomes more valuable, which means that, ultimately you'll be ranking higher with whatever you're trying to push your content for. And then also too, it's going to count towards your watch time because you are just as responsible for this person staying on YouTube because you started the train that ended up getting them to whatever they're watching 3 or 4 videos later. Also, something that's very important, create playlists for your videos. So if you have videos that are very much related between each other, if you can string together about 8 or 10 videos, and they can even be like, you don't have to really focus on making longer content as long as you have, a great quantity of videos, you can stream them along by making a playlist. So say you got 5-minute videos, say you got music videos, and people are coming to you as a rapper and they love the song that you just released. Well, you should make that music video now a part of a playlist of music videos that they can go watch, so they can binge watch on your content. Why? Because your overall watch time is going to go up, and you're going to meet that. Okay, so as you're starting to put your videos up there, start to see what they have in common. You may, as a producer, have beats that are, such and such type beat. Now you can make an entire playlist of these, and people can now watch your videos on a regular basis and get your watch time up. Now, when it comes to the other criteria, which is 1,000 subscribers, obviously every one of us has a different way of getting subscribers. One thing that you want to make sure, and I think a lot of YouTubers overlook it, I myself overlooked initially because I didn't see myself as a YouTuber until this amazing individual named Richie came into my life. But it wasn't until I started realizing that it's a very casual, very passive thing to watch a video. How many videos do you watch and don't subscribe to the people? How many tutorials do you watch until you hear a name 3 or 4 times and then you finally say, you know what? I'm going to subscribe to such and such. An example of that, Casual Savage, is a guy that's on YouTube right now that does a lot of Sony Vegas tutorials. I've watched at least 20 of his videos and was not subscribed to him. But I was like, I might as well. I keep coming back to his videos anyways, and I would love to see updated videos. But I'll tell you what helped that was the fact that in the middle of his videos, he said, subscribe now. Such as I'm going to say right now, you, the one that's interested in this content, subscribe to Curtis King TV right now. It is very important that you have, these little graphics that pop up that remind people, hey, turn the notifications on, notification gang. Hey, subscribe to the channel. I know it looks annoying. I know it can look even a bit thirsty, but you got to do this or you will not have the opportunity to make money off of your videos and therefore use YouTube as another stream of income. Now, a lot of people are pointing the fingers at Logan Paul. Obviously, what he did was tasteless, and obviously what he did was, oh God, I didn't want to get into that because my channel's not about that, but I can't stand seeing stuff like that on the internet. But aside from all of that, look at this once again as an opportunity to push you to levels that you have not seen yet. Maybe it took a 1-month deadline before you decided, you know what, if I'm going to get this YouTube cracking, I got to really get this YouTube cracking. Focus in on keywords that really apply to your particular field. If you're a producer, don't try to attack behind the beat videos if you're not great at behind the beat videos. Try to attack other search terms. For instance, when I was creating the series Beat Making Haters, I looked up on Google a keyword planner that the term beat making gets about 70,000 searches a month. Now, by putting that in my particular title, I am now going to rank for that. One, because I've been on YouTube for so long and I've accounted for so much watch time. And within the algorithm that is YouTube, now I have a better chance of ranking for that. Right now, if I wanted to show some people how to crack an egg, if I just decided in the middle of my music channel to say, I'm going to show you guys how to crack an egg, there's a good chance I'm going to rank for that because of the time that I've put in, because of the content that's already shown that I am valuable to YouTube. So it's the same thing for you. First, you got to figure out one area of focus that you want to really nail. Figure out different pieces of content like I'm doing right now. I'm growing a channel. Like the subscribers have dramatically over the last 30 days jumped up just from doing a few different types of content. You yourself got to figure that out. Are you doing the same thing over and over again? What are you into? Are you into different things? Are you into, I don't know, do you make cupcakes on the side of making beats? Well, if you got producer type cupcakes that you can put NPCs on top of and then show those designs, you'll attract an audience that wouldn't have even gave your beats a chance or doesn't even listen to your type of music because you chose to attack them first and attack something that you're really great at that people would not expect of a producer. Then from there, you separate yourself from the herd of other producers who couldn't even compete with you in that arena because you chose to put that as part of your brand and it presented as part of who you are. So now, from the deadline, from when you watch this video and you get this stuff cracking off, you got work to do. So for starters, let's go ahead and review over the top of the points that I laid out. Make playlists for your videos, okay? You're gonna make sure that you want to make longer videos. I'm looking down at my notes, so what? I could cheat. You wanna make sure that you are also having things that point people into other videos that'll keep them watching longer. Besides playlists, you can put the cards, the YouTube cards at the end of your videos. Put those at the end of the videos and get people saying, oh, damn, he has other videos that are related to this topic at hand. Oh, I'll go watch that. Or if somebody fell in love with a song of yours and it happens to be like a very like depressing emo type of song, well, point them in the direction of another song that's like that, because they've obviously taken a liking to that. But you got to start connecting the dots. You got to tighten up on the things that you're working on right now, and the things that are working for you, you got to double down on them. Right now, the people that are winning on YouTube are the ones that are presenting relentless content on a regular basis. You know, all these producers that you see out here with these channels, from the Sharpies to the Cary's, to all these different, from Busy Works, all these people are killing it by producing a crazy amount of content. You just got to figure out what is it that your audience wants, not just what you want to present to the audience. It ain't just about you. What does your audience want? And when they figure that out and you can present that value on a regular basis, you will be in good hands. You ain't got to worry about some demonetization going on and you losing your partnership. But those are pretty much some ways to attack it. I hope they help you. Once again, it's another Carzy Doodle. You need some more of this juice? Please subscribe to the channel below. Be a part of the notification gang. Thank you for all your suggestions on the Carzy. Go to CurtisKingBeats.com /Carzy. Suggest something for a future Carzy, and I will get to that topic at hand. But doubling back on the topic, don't worry quite yet. Make sure that you're doing everything in your ability to, one up your channel, grow your channel, level up your channel, get people who are relevant to your particular field. And the way that you do that, present content that is undeniable, and people gotta go watch 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 different times and stay there for hours on your channel. It's not as difficult as you think. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King, CurtisKingBeats.com. I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability, cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.